Hello everyone, it's me, JBCBlank. You can also know me as Kira the Fox, and today I'm going to be doing my plan with me, but let's first see all of our things. Today I'm going to be using pink washi for the edges of my book, my journal. These washis came from Amazon. They are the pack of 30 you can get for $11, I think. This is my Pilot G2 extra fine. This is my Pentel correction tape that I'm going to use for anything that needs correcting. This is a mechanical pencil I found at Office Depot. I do not know the name. This is a Pentel white eraser for erasing things. And of course we have this protractor that I got in a geometric set. We need it for our mood mandala. And of course the star of the show, our journal. Let's first start with the washi. When I first started in this particular journal, I started putting washi on the edges because I thought it was just so pretty, and it is so pretty, but the thing is, I really don't like it. It's just not practical in the long run. On the edges it lifts, especially on the left edge, and I can't. And then every month, of course, you add the tab so that you can find it easier for every month. Something I'm going to continue forever because it works, and for some reason it doesn't want to stick. Well, not for some reason. It's because the washi is cheap, and I don't recommend it. I don't recommend buying this washi. So we're going to start by using a ruler and the G2, and we're going to make our calendar. The same calendar I've been making for the past 2 months. While I'm drawing the calendar, I wanted to talk a little bit about the cover that I have on my journal. This cover is called Morning Sky. I bought it on eBay. It's a Hobonichi like copy cover. The Hobonichi's brand, they make a specific cover for the Hobonichi cousin, and this is supposed to be a cover that looks like the Hobonichi. And I really liked it. I really liked the way it looked. I liked all the pockets, but I haven't been using it to the fullest, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. So now we're using my Crayola Super Tips to add some pop of colors, and that's where I was planning to put my little calendar. We got an ugly written June, but you know, it doesn't matter. Sorry about the time skip there. I did not notice that my camera stopped recording. Something I really hate about this camera. It stops and it doesn't let me know, and I don't know what's going on. And for some reason I decided to freehand the lines, and I'm regretting it so very much. This is my habit tracker page, the same I used last month. I'm just adding a few titles, I guess you could call them, of all the different things that I'm going to be tracking. It's basically all the same from last month because it was actually working out pretty well. This particular spread, I think I saw it on Pinterest, but I'm not 100% sure. And I really liked it because it's simple. It gets the point across, and since it's on 2 pages, I look at it all the time. And here I am getting the colors for my moods. I use the same colors. I tried to get a rainbow-ish selection so that it not only looks nice, but it's functional, and all the colors just work together. And here I am getting a little piece of washi tape to add to the tab because it wasn't staying. It was flopping, and so I just added more washi to it so that it would stay still. Here we have my effort and severity, not trackers, but markers, because depending on how much effort I put into my chores and habits is what size dot I put in, and then severity of things like pain and bloating and other things that I need to keep track of just so that I know how my body's doing. That's just what those two are for. And now we're going to be adding the, what are they called, the lines to the mood mandala, the lines that you have to follow. I don't remember what they're called, but you know, words. I can't word right now. I'm recording this at midnight. One cannot word. So basically the mood mandala is what I use to just have all of my moods together in one place so that I can see them, and it's beautiful and it makes me feel better. And it makes me feel better to work on it. So that's nice. Here's my gratitude log. I've changed it from last year, just spur of the moment. I wanted it to be something a little bit simpler, something that didn't feel like I was forcing myself to write every day. So I made it 1 page instead of 2, and then I added my my meal plan onto the other page that would have been part of the gratitude log. So it worked out better that way. This particular spread I made up myself because I needed a way to track most of my meals, all of my lunches, except for Saturdays and Sundays, because I never know what's going on Saturdays and Sundays, which is why I marked them. And another time skip because my camera, I hate it. So here we are adding washi to the weeklies. And the thing about these weeklies, these are Fobonichi weeklies, because there you can see the meal plan. I really love the way that the spreads of the Hobonichi look. I really like the feel of those horizontal spreads. I really like them. I love horizontal or vertical spreads. No, horizontal. Horizontal is up and down, vertical is to the side. Life, I told you I'm not awake. I should do this tomorrow, but I won't. Anyway, I'm using washi, just to separate the names of the days and the part where I have it, where it says journaled and relaxed, which is 2 things that I absolutely want to happen every single day. I have to journal and I have to relax. It's necessary for my existence. And then I have that separated from all of my tasks. So on all these days, I switched to a different pen because it just wasn't thick enough. So I used this pen that I bought at the dollar store. It's also a gel pen. I really need to get my hands on a felt tip pen because these 2 pens don't dry fast enough. I love my G2, love it to bits, but it doesn't dry fast enough to make spreads with. This other pen dries a little bit faster, and I know it's weird that this is zoomed in. I did not notice that the camera had done that. I wasn't paying attention. I can't really see what the camera is doing very well. The screen isn't very good. I'm getting a new one in June, hopefully, so cross your fingers. Here I am filling out the whole weekly, just putting journaled, relaxed on all the days, and leaving all the days open to just be written and filled, along with my quality trackers, which I got the spread. It's not really a spread, it's more like I got the tracker from the Boosted Journal. He does this quality tracker for things like sleep and cleanliness and productivity, and it's just been helping me out a lot. Just seeing how much I am actually doing in the day, it helps me feel like I'm not doing nothing. Because before doing the quality tracker, I always thought that everything was just bad because I wasn't getting things done in my eyes. So now that I have these colors that tell me exactly how much I've been doing, it's just helping me out a lot more. So as you can see, we have productivity, which is the check mark, health, which is the heart, and sleep, which is the 2 Z's, and the little cloud is supposed to be a bubble cloud, and that's tidiness. This is how clean my house is at the time. I don't clean every day. I should, but I don't. Now here I'm just filling out the monthly calendar so that it has the dates necessary for life, and then I'm trying to fill the mini calendar, and failing miserably, and in the end I just decided to go over it with my correction tape because it was just working and I wasn't even using it anyway. So to fill in this giant white space, I just make this little simple lavender plant just so that it looks pretty. And now it's time for the hardest part, or the longest part of my entire spread making: my dailies. My dailies take so long because they're over 20 pages long, because I do a whole page every single day. I write my dreams, I journal, and that's what the dailies are for. And I ran out of light pink, so we're switching to a dark pink. This is why I don't recommend these Amazon washies. They're beautiful, they're glittery, I love them to bits, but from the ones that I have used, they're not long enough for how many pages that I use. They barely cover half, and most of the ones that I have taken are sticky on both sides, so that's just not what you want when you're trying to put them on the edge of a page or inside of a page, because they'll stick. Excuse me. These boxes here that you're seeing are for tracking my meals, about what I'm eating. I know the meal plan technically does that, but I like seeing exactly what I'm eating during the day, at least for my main meals. Here I wanted to talk about something that I really want to buy eventually, mostly for my mood mandala, because when I use a compass, and it just eats through my pages, and so I would love to eventually get a Midori mandala maker so that it'll be easier on my book, and I'm just hoping to get one of those eventually. What else do I want to talk about while we're doing all of these? Oh, look, the last day, yay. Now we're writing down breakfast, lunch, dinner on all the pages. This took me around 20 minutes, and I still haven't put in the decoration for every day. I don't think I recorded the decoration for every day because it just took way too long. I mean, as you can see, it just takes forever, and this is at 6 times speed. So for every day, I decided that this month I wanted to go with lavender, because I added lavenders at the midpoint of last month, and I was like, I like these. I like the way they look. They make me feel nice, so I want to add them for every day for next month, and I regretted it because they take forever. So here we have the last two. I made the last day pink because pink is nice. Now here you can see the journal is full. This thing is full. Every single one of these pages has washi tape on it, and I tell you, it's beautiful. I love looking at it, but I don't like using it, so I'm not going to be doing this again. This book in particular is the Artist Loft A5 dotted journal, and as a beginner journal, it's amazing. So let's do the flip through, and I'm going to be leaving you with that because there really isn't much more I can say, but this is going to be the last month in this particular journal, and I'm very happy. So I'm going to leave you with the music. Thank you so much for watching this plan with me for June, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful month this June.